Jim, it seems like Keith's playing so well, but really it's kind of hard to evaluate him because he's got such big holes to run through this fall camp. What are you seeing from the offensive line?
Yeah, they're doing a good job, and it's been productive. And the whole thing is we have so much competition now. You have three guys that are competing every day, to where in the past we've had one and a half. So it's a good problem to have. Three guys that can bring it, and they're all playing well and all being very productive. So it's been good.
Previously, when you've got those two backs back there, one would maybe kind of expect Gerard to be the lead blocker, someone else to follow him. But I think today we saw Keith blowing up somebody for Gerard. I mean, they all blocking pretty well.
Yeah, they all do, and that's the whole deal. We're not going to have one guy. They all have to be able to do it because the offense, we don't know when we come up to the line of scrimmage what play we're going to call. So each guy has to know. They might be the lead blocker, they might be the ball carrier. They have to know that. So they're all doing a nice job, real nice job so far in camp.
Gerard in particular seems to have gotten a lot more effective in terms of hitting the hole, not trying to stretch everything. Is that something he spent a lot of time working on?
Yeah, it's part of it. He's a sophomore. I mean, people don't realize those two were freshmen last year, and that's in this conference. That's tough cooking. And they got better as the year went on, but it's just a year. It's just a year older, a year more experience. It comes down to that, And so it's been nice to see him kind of evolve his game. All three of those guys have evolved their game from the spring. And that was from the summertime and the video study they did and all that.
He'll obviously probably have time to get better and get adapted to the system with guys in front of him. But what do you like about James Williams?
Everything. An unbelievable athlete, freakish athlete, fast, strong. He's what we thought he was, and he's special. He's really, really good.
As a running backs coach, you must really kind of like Luke Falk. It seems like he's more than happy to use your guys and checks into a lot of runs.
Well, in this offense, you have to. You have to. They're going to give us those run boxes. You have to run the ball. I mean, we're running it now. It looks like we're running it better than we ever have. We're not really. We're just running it more. Yeah. And when you do it more, you're going to have those things are going to happen. It's just the nature of the offense. And we have talented running backs here. You got to get the ball in their hands, whether it's run or pass. You got to get it to them. When you throw it every down, it's those offensive linemen have to pass protect every down. It becomes tough. Luke Falk understands that he's going to have great numbers if he can run the ball, and that's what he's doing right now. So it's been good.
How much better do you think it's made Keith having Gerard there and having Jamal there? And how much better has it made Jamal having Gerard there? And it seems like there's a lot of competition.
Competition is everything. I go back to my days, those years I had at Nevada, where we had 3 and 4 guys that can play at any league. They could have played on any team in the conference. So every day in practice was a battle, and that's how you get good players. If you just have one, and he's better be very special. Usually they get complacent, and these 3 guys can't get complacent because it's a daily battle. And that's what you want to get at. That's what you want to get your program to in recruiting, is that level where it's just competition every day in practice. And we have that here now. We have 3 guys. James Williams is the 4th guy. That you have competition every day, and that's just going to make them better and make our team better.
For example, is watching Gerard really, kind of blow up a few DBs? Do you think that's made Keith a more physical player?
Sure, no question. We preach physicalness. I mean, we like to be elusive and all that, but when in doubt, we want to be physical with the ball in our hands. And although 3 of those guys do that, and that's what it does. It's just kind of, our meetings are great. They're fun. We keep track of everything, and they kind of compete with each other, off the field too. So it's been good.
The fact that none of them are upperclassmen yet, does that make kind of a close-knit group in some respects?
Very close-knit group. We have those kids for 3 and 4 more years. And that's how you build a good program, and it's a good problem to have. I love it. They're students of the game. They love football. You have to love football to play it. And all those guys, James Williams included, they love football, and that makes it fun for me. My meetings are fun, and those guys just want to help the team win, and that's what you want. You want guys like that. We got a bunch of them now.
You managed to talk James into coming here, but how do you recruit when you got 4 guys now that are still so young and still so good?
James, it just became down to a special relationship the 2 of us had. After he got hurt, I think he thought that we were going to kind of bail on him, and we weren't going to do that. And he's as talented as they come. I mean, he is 26 years of coaching. I don't know if I've had a guy, a more freakish athlete than he is.
Yeah.
He's a talented kid, and the other 3 guys see it too, and they love it. But we have a close relationship together. We went through a lot in the recruiting process together, and I think he just stayed loyal to us. He's a man of his word, and he stuck with that, and I'm glad he did.